You heard the evidence, okay? You heard the evidence in my other teaching that spoke about Joseph and how he was treated by his own brothers, okay? All right? In the book of Genesis, you see the story very clear, okay? That Joseph had a dream that his brothers were going to bow down to him, and the brothers didn't like it. Doesn't it sound familiar, though? Okay? Jesus, a Jew, his brothers, the Jews, denied Jesus, hated him to the core. Okay. Joseph was thrown in a pit by his own brothers. Jesus was crucified by his own brothers, the Jews. And after that, Joseph was taken, okay, declared the dream that was hidden to Pharaoh, but it wasn't hidden, okay, to Joseph. And then soon after that, Joseph was made second in charge of all of Egypt, okay? All right? There you go. Famine in the land, Jacob tells his sons to go to Egypt to purchase some food. And who do they see? Okay, they see his brother who they despised and hated, all right? And they wanted nothing to do with bowing down to. They had to go to who? Joseph, who was sitting on the throne. And who did they bow down to? Joseph, okay? Fulfilling the dream. There you go. That's just the deal. That's the sense of humor, God, is absolutely amazing in the Bible. Absolutely amazing. Okay? All right? Yeah, these brothers who left Joseph, okay, like if he was dead in a pit, all right? And then this young man becomes second in charge only to Pharaoh himself, okay, in the land of Egypt, all right? Are you kidding? I mean, does God have to club you over the head with the Bible, okay, as a Jewish person? Do you want him to come like a moth or like a lion? Which one? Either you get the truth like a moth, okay, right? Little bits at a time, like a child will get, or like a lion. Which one you want? That's what Hosea says. The moth or the lion, which one you want? Okay? I mean, God gives you the scriptures, okay, all right, since you are a child, and now you're an old man or old woman and you still don't believe. Which one you want? Do you want the truth coming now when you're alive or when you're dead and it's too late? And then you say, oh, I didn't know that Jesus was the Christ. Oh, please. And it's going to be too late for that stuff. But my rabbi told me, Jehovah, that you weren't the Christ. Oh, well, but doesn't matter what the rabbi said, okay? I said that my son is the Christ. I said it, though. Why didn't you believe? Out of Egypt I have called my son. Oh, but the rabbi told me that was really Israel. That the son really didn't mean Jesus, but it really means our land. Really? Does it say that in the text? No, but still, No. No escape. Did you see where it says, okay, all right, that he shall be called a Nazarene? Oh, but the rabbi said I just died. Did you see where it says, okay, they have pierced my hands and my feet? Oh, but the rabbi said it's not really Jesus now. Really? Well, what did the rabbi tell you about Genesis chapter 3, verse 15, okay? He will crush your head and you will bruise his heel. What about that one? Oh, but the rabbi didn't tell me that one, okay? Yeah. Well, this is saying Isaiah chapter 53. Isaiah 53 was hidden from me, okay, for the scribes. But did you want to read it on your own? Do you believe in being saved by works or by grace? But the rabbi said we have to obey the Torah of the law. But you couldn't do it. But why you kept on trying? But Doesn't it say in Joel chapter 2? I even wrote it in English for you, okay? Doesn't it say, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved? And doesn't it say the same thing in Job? But. Doesn't it say, okay, that at Passover, that you were to have faith in the blood painted upon the doorpost, okay? And that there was a danger, okay? That if you didn't have the blood on the doorpost, okay, all the firstborn were going to die. And then you have faith in that blood. How much more greater is the blood of Jesus, who's the door? He said, I'm the door. He said, I am the good shepherd. He said, I'm the true vine. He said, I am the resurrection and the life. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He said, I am the bread of life. Yeah, but the rabbis, my mom, my pops, okay? I can't believe. Oh, you really didn't want to believe. Doesn't it say, okay, the young girl or the virgin shall conceive and bear a son? Yeah, but it doesn't mean virgin, though. It means young girl. Yeah, but what kind of a sign is that? A young girl was going to be a big deal. But doesn't it say that this, okay, baby? Doesn't it? How can you escape this one? Okay, all right. Chapter 9 of Isaiah says, okay, unto us a son is born, a child is born, and unto us a son is given. How about that one? And the government shall rest upon his shoulders. Okay, he'll be called the mighty God, the Prince of Peace, my counselor. All right, Father of eternity. How about that one? How about the example of Isaac? Okay, being offered by Abraham. He didn't kill him, but he almost was going to. He was about to kill him now. Angel stopped him, killed. How about that pageant I gave you of the Father? I have to spell it out for you in the Old Testament. Okay? I even paint the most wonderful picture of a father sacrificing a son. You still don't believe. Abraham taking his son Ishak. Okay? It means laughter, by the way, because Sarah laughed outside the tent. Hey? And then, listen, I tell Abraham to take and sacrifice his Isaac, okay? There you go. His only son, it says over there. His only son, though. Does it sound familiar? Only son? There you go. Only begotten son? God! Jesus. There you go. Well, I gave you a striking illustration of what I was going to do in the future. And you still don't believe, though. Abraham taking Isaac, his only son, okay, that he loved. The only one of his bosom, okay? The only one he was crazy about, okay? The one he loved, okay? And you hear John 3:16, by my people, says the Lord, and you see no resemblance to that at all, then you're blind, okay? That's the deal. That's the deal. They gave me vinegar to drink. Are you kidding, though? The field of blood, you know. Nobody could purchase that field because it was by unrighteous money that field was bought. Akodama. Are you kidding? By Judas. My friend has lifted up his heel against me. Are you kidding? The zeal of thy house has eaten me up when Jesus cleansed the temple. You don't see anything in that when he did that? Then he rode upon a donkey, okay? And you still don't see it, okay? Behold your ruler coming upon a donkey, okay? And you still don't believe. You know that the Messiah had to ride upon that, and he did, and you still don't believe him, though. So what else do you want? Oh, but Jesus had to conquer all my enemies if he was the Messiah, but he is going to. Give him a chance. Who said that he wasn't, though? He is going to. But he had to fulfill the first 4 prophecies. And then enter into his glory. There you go. And here's what moms and pops and Uncle Tom said about the Messiah. You as a Jewish person doesn't mean anything, okay? Means nothing. Even if the whole land of Israel doesn't believe, it doesn't matter, okay, what God is going to do in the future. You have no future except for what Messiah will bring you. And that's the 1,000-year reign. After that, well, new heavens, new earth. That's what you wanted. That's what you're going to get. But you get it in Messiah's time, not according to your timetable, okay? That's just the deal. The year is not 2014, okay? The year is 5,000 plus in the Jewish calendar, though, okay? If anything, he's going to be following the Jewish calendar, okay, not our calendar. Oh, well, the rabbi said that Jesus can't be the Christ because the thing is that he didn't conquer all the enemies of Rome. He didn't do, well, who said he was going to? Is Rome around? No, not like it was. That government fell. But what about Babylon, okay? Why we have to be slaves to that? Well, because of your iniquity, because of your sins and crimes. Okay, that's the deal. All right? Why didn't he come then? You see, the illogical nature of the argument that, well, if Jesus was really the Messiah, he would have conquered Rome. Well, then why didn't the Messiah come in during Babylon's reign, okay, over you? Well, and why? Oh, because the scriptures doesn't really say that he's going to come in that time. Aha! That's it right there. The Bible says that he was going to come at the time of his own choosing, and that was, okay, in 7 to 70 weeks of Daniel, 69 weeks, 70 sets of 7 years. The Messiah was going to be cut off, but not for himself. Because of your sins and iniquities, because you couldn't keep the law of Moses or anybody else, okay? Couldn't keep your own code. Yeah, couldn't keep the law of your life depended on it, and it does. Don't you know that your very life existence, okay, depend on you getting this right, though. If you're wrong about the Messiah, Jesus, which you are, okay, and you are, well, you get it wrong. You get it wrong, and you're eternally damned, though. Sheol, that's just the deal. That's it. Just because you're a Jew doesn't make you a Jew. It says it very clearly in the New Testament, though. You can be a Jew according to the flesh and not be the child of God, though. Just because you're a Jew and you're born to a Jew doesn't make you a Jew, okay? But he is a Jew who is a Jew inwardly. And that circumcision is not of the flesh, but of the heart. There you go. That's what Paul said. Doesn't it say in the Old Testament that circumcise your hearts? Now I know that the babies, each male had to be circumcised at the 8th day. I know that. But better is he who is circumcised, okay, in the heart than in the flesh, okay? Circumcise your hearts, it says. You know what it says in the Old Testament. Circumcise your hearts. But wait a minute, I can't circumcise my heart. I can't do that. I can't commit my own open heart surgery, okay, and circumcise my heart. No, well, God knows that. All his true followers know. We know that you can't do it. God knows too. We know. We're all one. Yeah, we're all one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. And all of them are made perfect in one. Okay, there you go. Jesus said it. Well, we have a relationship with him. We can mention his name, Elohim, but no, you can't even mention his name, though.